Want to make sure you're meeting the unique learning needs of all your students? In this session, we'll explore how Canva's AI tools like Magic Resize, Translate, and our inbuilt accessibility checker can help you create more accessible and inclusive learning materials. Think about those times when you've created a resource, but now you'd like to share it in a different format, like turning a lesson plan into a presentation for students. Say goodbye to manually rearranging content, and hello to Resize and Magic Switch. So here we have a jam-packed, colorful whiteboard that, while it's pretty to look at, may actually overwhelm some students. So what we're going to do is we're going to select Resize and then scroll down to Transform into Doc. There's a lot of different options to choose from, and you can even type in your own custom prompt. Let's get a summary of this to make it more accessible. Now hit Open Doc, and you'll have a completely editable, simplified summary to give to your students. Let's try another example. Here's a science lesson that you've just presented to your grade 8 class. Rather than trying to summarize everything, get AI to do it for you. This time, let's ask for a concise study guide. This is really handy, say if some students were absent or looking to revise for their next assessment. How good is that? Double the result in a fraction of the time. It's great to celebrate the many languages spoken in our classrooms and school communities. Translate allows you to create multilingual resources in seconds. Now your content is instantly accessible, no matter the language. Let's see how it works. So here we've got a parent newsletter that does need translating for a few families. You can find Magic Switch here and hit Translate. Choose your language, and away we go. For some languages, you can actually also choose tone of voice. Remember, it's always best practice to have a native language speaker check the translations for you. Now you have a new design where all of your text is translated. How cool is that? You can use Translate for multiple resources in your classroom. Today's classrooms have students from many backgrounds, and you're not always going to have access to a translator. Our AI-powered tool can easily translate your classroom materials, like presentations or whiteboards, into accessible and ready-to-use resources for every student. Whenever I play a video in class, I'm always looking for subtitles. It benefits students who are deaf, hard of hearing, and also those who process written information better than audio. Canva can help you add them instantly. Let me show you how. First, let's start with the video that we want to create captions for. Here's one that I created earlier. To make this more accessible, we're going to add in closed captions. Select the video and tap the three dots. Next, press Show Captions at the bottom of the menu there. And you're done. How easy is that? Next, let's explore Canva's Design Accessibility Checker, a tool that helps make your designs more inclusive and accessible for students. This is a really cool feature that automatically identifies common accessibility issues like low contrast or missing alt text and suggests improvements for you. This helps make sure students with visual impairments can easily engage with your content. How can we get started? Start by opening any existing presentation, navigate to File, then Accessibility, and you can see check Design Accessibility here. Now while I'm happy with the content of this presentation, I can see that my text contrast and font doesn't pass the test. Let's change it to a more readable font and darker color and try again. Alright, we've passed the design accessibility check. Make sure you use this tool on all of your work to ensure it's more accessible for all students. With Resize and Translate, you can easily tailor content to suit every student's needs. And Canva's Design Accessibility Checker means you're able to make your content more inclusive and accessible instantly. Get a head start on making your lessons more inclusive and try these tools today.